Ranking the best tight ends in Madden 24. We are back here with another tier list update. Today we're going to be updating my best tight end rankings in Madden 24. Now before we do go on ahead, get into the new cards, we got to re-rank the old cards. And I think it's simple. Everyone just comes down a singular tier. And this is what the new tier list is looking like. And we're going to get started right here with the team of the week option, Jake Ferguson, with 80 speed, so not really too fast. It's 80 for sure route running, but he just doesn't have the speed, doesn't have great route running. He's also not a great run blocker. So for me, Jake Ferguson is pretty useless. Going to go in this F tier. After that though, we do get Jonnu Smith at an 81 overall with 83 speed, 86 acceleration, has 81 short running, 77 medium, 76 deep. Again, the speed, like usually they give Jonnu Smith a lot better speed than this, kind of a little bit disappointing. And he's 6'3", 248, and again, not really a great run blocker. To me, just don't really think he's too great. Gonna go in this F tier. And right after that, we get Logan Thomas with 81 speed, again a little bit low, 6'6" height, does hit the 80 tier for short running, and again, not really a great run blocker. So for me, Logan Thomas also gonna go ahead, go in this F tier. And after that, we get team of the week Sam Laporta right here with 84 speed, 83 acceleration, 6'3" height, does hit the 80 tier for short running, but again, he's so similar to Jonnu Smith. I'm also gonna put him in the F tier. Maybe I guess I could see them D. You know what? I'll move them both up to D. They aren't worse than like OJ Howard or Irv Smith, so I'm gonna move both of them up into this D tier. Now we get Dallas Goedert's first card of the video. I wanted to cover this because this card was actually in the welcome pack, and he actually comes equipped with 86 speed as a free card, 6'4", 256. So you're gonna notice on tight ends, weight on tight ends actually plays a major part. When they're over 245, they're gonna run routes a little bit different than the people under 245. Different does not mean bad. It's just literally preference. Dallas right here also hits 80 for short, 80 for medium, and again, he has 86 speed. This is a really, like, he's not a bad free card. And also he does get the Angry Runs X Factor for 3 AP on a tight end. I wouldn't really recommend running it, but Dallas for me, I actually think this is a really like solid budget card, man. I'm going to put him in the C tier. And right after that, we get Dawson Knox again with 84 speed, has 85 acceleration, again 6'4", and hits the 80 tier for deep route running. So he might be a little bit higher overall than them, but he is essentially the same to me as like Sam Laporta and Jonnu Smith. Going to go in this D tier. After that, Noah Fant right here with 84 speed, 86 acceleration, 6'4" height. And when we take a look at route runnings, has 80 for short and not really a great run blocker. To me, it's like we're covering basically the same tight end 4 times already. He's going to also go in this D tier. Zach Ertz this time, 6'5" height, 84 speed, 82 acceleration, hits 80 for short, 80 for medium. So second person we covered that does get that, and also not really a great run blocker. Zach Ertz to me, I guess you could argue maybe he's C tier because of that. I am going to go ahead and put him D tier by like Noah Fant and Dawson Knox. Zach Ertz, I actually kind of want to put C by like Luke Musgrave, and because of that, I'll also move Noah Fant up because I think they're so similar. But Jonnu Smith, Sam Laporta, and Dawson Knox still going to stay in this D tier for me. Now we get Hayden Hurst with 83 speed, 88 acceleration, pretty high acceleration. Does hit that 85 tier for short running, which is the threshold on all Madden. Also hits 80 medium. Not really too great of a run blocker though. So for me, while he is 83 speed, I'm also going to put him in the D tier by like Dawson Knox. Now this card right here is the Travis Kelce Doritos card. I don't even know if he's actually obtainable because I've heard nothing but issues with people when they try to claim this card, but I'm still going to cover him. 87 speed, 88 acceleration is actually not that bad. 84 short running, 82 medium, 80 deep route running, and he's 6'5", 260. And when we take a look at his abilities, does not get anything crazy, still that tier 1 bucket, but honestly, like if you already were eating Doritos, man, he's not bad. I'm going to put him in the B tier. I think he's actually really solid, just don't think he's as good as the people in A. And now we get Chris Manhertz. This might actually be the worst 86 overall of all time with 80 speed, 84 acceleration. Just look at the route running, man. Just look at this. Like, it's unusable, and I get he could be a decent run blocker, but that route running is so unusable. I think he's actually the worst card in this list. Now we get Vernon Davis's first card of the video. We're covering his 86 overall right here with 84 speed. It's that 85 tier for short and deep route running, and you could get the medium up with like a coach track card, so he hits all 3 route runnings on all Madden. 6'3" as well, and obviously not a run blocker, but for me, this Vernon Davis is actually pretty solid. He's gonna rank in the B tier for me. I like him hitting all those route running thresholds. And now we get Tyler Higbee with 86 speed, 85 acceleration, does hit that 87 tier for short running, 80 for medium, and does not hit 80 for deep. 6'6" height, 257 as well. Decent run blocker. Overall, man, I just think his card is solid. Like, he is also going to be someone that goes in the B tier for me. Extremely balanced, just again, solid. Now we get Jimmy Graham right here. He has only 83 speed, 87 acceleration, has 90 short running, 88 medium, He's 6'7", and something that's important to note on this card though, 92 jumping. Why do I say that? A strategy in a Madden, oh man, it was called the Jimmy jump. I don't remember exactly what Madden it is, but that's kind of back this year. So maybe play this card at fullback in like goal line situations and watch him dive over everyone and get into the end zone. I think that's a pretty effective strategy, and that's how this card could be used. But also when we take a look at his abilities this time, he does get like slot apprentice, matchup nightmare, doesn't get the tight end app obviously, but for me, I think Jimmy is still slightly useful. I'm gonna put him in the B tier. And now we got 89 pluses. First one up right here is Vernon Davis, aka the Duke, with 88 speed, 90 short route running, 88 medium, 90 deep. Love the route running, love the speed, 6'3" height, 244. So gonna move like a receiver, and obviously not a run blocker, but however, he is still, I believe, the only tight end in the game to get tight end app. We might cover someone later that does get it, and I kind of forgot about it. He was the first person in the game to get this tight end app. Absolutely huge. But even without it, now that we got Howard Master, I still think that tight end app is valuable, because what if you don't like Joe Montana's release? And I don't think that's crazy to say that you don't like it. Like, say you still want to use Andrew Luck. I think having a tight end app is still really valuable. For me, it's an easy S tier choice. I think he still is one of the best tight ends in the game. After that, we get Mark Andrews with 86 speed. That is a little bit lower, 6'5", 247. Does hit 85 for short and medium route running. You could potentially get the deep up as well. Surprised they don't give him more run block. I swear they usually do. And when we look at his abilities this time, again, no tight end app. I'm gonna be honest, man, I'm kind of thinking of putting him B tier. He's slightly gonna make the A tier for me, just slightly. After that though, we get the field pass reward, Travis Kelce, with 88 speed, 86 acceleration, 6'5" height, 90 short, 88 medium, 88 deep route running, and again, not a run blocker, but from an ability standpoint, gets this third down threat, which I really wouldn't recommend running. On third down, receivers with this ability have a better chance to win contested catches against single coverage up to 25 yards. Maybe it's glitchy, I doubt it. And also, he cannot get the tight end apprentice. So for me, man, I think Travis Kelce is also going to be an addition in this A tier, not S tier. So now we get George Kittle. I don't want to say I was disappointed with this card. First off, card art, pretty fire. But overall, man, I don't think he's the best tight end in the game. 6'4", 250, 88 speed, 89 acceleration, 90 short, 88 medium, 86 deep. But the big thing on him is 77 run block, which it doesn't even seem like that impressive with how George Kittle, they usually stat him like, say he got 81, like he was in the 80s. I feel like I would be like a lot more excited for that. And also when we take a look at his abilities this time, he does not get the tight end apprentice, but does get like short and elite, which again, I think is really, really valuable. For me, I think George Kittle is still a really great card. I am going to slightly, ever so slightly, have him S tier. And the reason I have him S tier, hold on, I'm actually going to do something, and you might disagree with me on this. I am going to move everyone down single tier, and I'll explain why. I think George Kittle has an argument for like the best run blocking tight end in the game, but the overall best tight end in the game, I don't even think it's close. Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts, 6'6", 245, 90 speed, 92 acceleration. It's not just the speed and acceleration though. This card is one of the best cards in the game, but also 90 short running, 88 medium. You can get the deep up to 85 too with just a coach track card. It's really not hard. So if you're worried about the deep route running on your tight end, you can get it up. And also what I think is so huge on the card is the unstoppable route tech. I talked about this with the Kalen Metcalf as well. You don't even really have to try to get this active. Sometimes it just literally happens. So I think Kyle Pitts is by far and away the best tight end in the game. I am putting him in the S tier. And now we do have one final card to cover though. Dallas Goedert with 88 speed, 86 acceleration, has 88 short running, 90 medium, 84 deep. Again, can get that deep route running up. He's 6'4", 256, and he's a decent run blocker as well. And if we take a look at his abilities this time, he can get the tight end apprentice. He's a little bit more balanced than Vernon Davis, so I'm going to slightly put him in this A tier too. I think he's worse than Kittle and Vernon Davis, but definitely makes my top 5 for tight ends. And yeah, y'all, this has been my thoughts on the tight end position in Madden 24 Ultimate Team. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. What do you agree with? What do you disagree with? Who do you think should go up? Who do you think should come down? Now, if you guys did enjoy this video, you enjoy content like this, want to stay up to date with the best cards in Madden, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Now, if you guys want to watch me use some of these cards live, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with the follow. We've been grinding streams over there, so I'll greatly appreciate that. Now, if you don't feel like heading over to Twitch though, and you want another video to watch, check this one out right here. I rank the best wide receivers in Madden 24.